A Detroit police officer under fire over his Facebook page. He called the city he's sworn to serve and protect garbage.
He even boasted about roughing up citizens and said he was trying to get fired. Fox 2's Josh Landon with a closer look at the controversy.
He is a piece of work.
Neighbors of Officer Daniel Wolf are disturbed by the alleged racist comments made by the Detroit police veteran. In one Facebook post, Wolf allegedly wrote, quote, "This is not the same job that it was. It's all videotaped and whatever. You can't walk up to a kid or expletive and smack him in the face like we did." This all started when Steve Neveling for the Mutt-Rucker newspaper published an article on more Detroit police officers who live in the suburbs and not the city.
I wasn't making any judgment on whether or not police should live inside or outside the city. I was just looking at the impact it had on the tax dollars and also on whether or not police officers who live in the suburbs are able to understand and grasp the reality that many Detroiters face every day.
Here's another post. Getting rid of the residency was the best thing that ever happened to the Detroit police. We have to police the garbage, but you can't make us live in the garbage.
When he started calling the residents garbage and the city trash and it was nasty, I sort of chimed in and I said, do you realize that these kind of comments can get you fired? And he said, I don't care.
Chief Craig says he is very troubled by the matter, and if the claims are true, Wolf will be held accountable.
This should not send a message to anyone that this represents Detroit police officers. If this individual feels that strongly about working in the city of Detroit and has that type of attitude, we certainly don't want him here.
Officer Wolf also apparently wrote, "Hey, I just don't want to work or eat where the expletive is. Been there for over 20 years. I'm going to retire and wish the best for the officers and citizens. It's just such a nasty place." There were cars in the driveway, but no one answered when we knocked on Wolf's door. One neighbor says she is not surprised by the allegations, and here's why.
He did walk past when I was being assaulted. My ex-husband was giving me a lot of trouble. He walked right past in uniform and did not help at all. It really messes with your head to have a cop walk past in uniform and not care that you're being prevented from leaving your home.
Chief Craig tells us Officer Wolf is currently off duty disabled. However, the chief tells us this investigation into this troubling matter will move quickly. In Detroit, Josh Landon, Fox 2 News.
Detroit cop takes to Facebook to call citizens garbage & brag about beating kids. Detroit, MIRT. A veteran Detroit police officer is being investigated for calling residents of the city garbage and for boasting about using physical violence against children. Officer Daniel Wolf made the inflammatory statements on Facebook under an article published on the Motor City Muckraker website, which revealed that a record number of Detroit police now live outside of the city. Getting rid of residency was the best thing that ever happened to the Detroit police. We have to police the garbage, but you can't make us live in the garbage, Wolf allegedly said. Local TV station Fox 2 Detroit captured screen grabs of the offensive remarks, including, "This job is not the same job that it was. It's all videotaped and whatever. You can't walk up to a kid or in a group of asterisks and smack him in the face like we did." When Motor City Muckraker journalist Steve Neveling told Wolf he had reported the comments to Internal Affairs and an investigation had been launched, the veteran cop said, "Please do. I've been trying to get fired for years. When he started calling the residents garbage, the city trash, it was nasty," Neveling told Fox 2 Detroit. Image, http://pixel.watch/QUT7. Police spokesperson Sergeant Michael Woody told Deadline Detroit the department is taking the matter seriously and expects to take some action. Detroit Police Chief James Craig said that if the investigation reveals that Wolf made the comments, he will be held accountable. That should not send a message to anyone that this represents Detroit police officers, Craig said. If this individual feels that strongly about working in the city of Detroit and has that kind of attitude, we don't want him here. Motor City Muckraker are reporting that in other Facebook posts, Wolf said he wanted to send a Terminator Cyberdyne Series 101 back in time to take out Whoopi Goldberg and Al Sharpton's parents. Read more at http://thefreethoughtproject.com/detroit-cop-garbage-beating-kid/#x5tsglpui70 vatl.99